Hey everybody, thank you for joining me on this live video this lovely Tuesday evening. Happy Tuesday. And if you could just let me know that you can hear me okay and that you can see me okay, just go ahead and either say yes or let me know that you're there. Just give me some indication that you can hear me and see me okay, and we'll just go ahead and get started. As you come on, just let me know that you're there and it'd be great. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Jason Matthews, and I help people become successful in their lives, but not in the way that you might think. And before we get started, if you want to find out how to become successful in your life in a way that lets you know that you are living the life that you imagined for yourself, go on over to traumaticfreedomclass.com. It's an invitation for a webinar that I made myself. Just read through the content, and if it inspires you, then go ahead and click the button, fill out the information, and I will see you there. Now, when people come to see me, they usually feel stuck. And even though they are intelligent, successful people who are willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, they tell me that they just feel like they don't know how to enjoy the success that they have, or that they are in a constant state of worry of losing it all or having it come crashing down around them. And they tell me they constantly feel like they've lost a step, or they feel less confident, and they no longer have that push, that drive to push themselves along through their success into the next area of that success. And I tell them that the more you focus on what could possibly go wrong, the more uneasy you feel, which is going to take you out of your state of safety and lead you to feeling like you don't belong. And I want to share a story about this in just a moment, but before I forget, if you want to create the kind of success in your life that leads you to believe that you are living the life that you imagined for yourself, go on over to traumaticfreedomclass.com. Look at the webinar information that I have there, and if it inspires you, click on the link and fill out the information, and I will see you there. All right, so I was reading this article that talked about how when we're born, we are naturally wired to know exactly what we need at any given time. We have this connection to ourselves. And when we need something, we cry out. We call because we are hungry, or we throw a fit because we're tired, or we have a full diaper, or we are looking for that connection from our parent, usually the mother. And unless we get those things, the crying continues and we become unbearable until we get that soothing, until we get what we need that brings us back into a state of regulation, a state of being whole with ourselves. And this is something that you carry with you, but as you grow up, you tend to lose most of the access to. It only becomes something that you are aware of in extreme conditions. Like if you are very hungry, you're very tired, you have to use the bathroom or something, or you really need that connection with somebody else. Otherwise, this kind of thing is kind of lost to us because we've learned how to communicate. And we focus on our ability to communicate and to connect with others to understand what makes us safe and what makes us satisfied. So this first thing that I'm talking about that we were born with, this is called Enteroception. And basically it's a fancy word that means being connected to your inside, to your body, and knowing exactly what you need, knowing how you feel about yourself, and knowing how you feel about, or how safe you feel in your environment. Now, as you grow up and you begin to socialize, you learn to take certain cues from people around you. And you use those cues to understand that you are safe and that the people in your life are going to help you stay safe, or they're going to give you indications that you need to deal with the situation to become safe again. And this is a system that was coined, or the word that I'm going to be using was coined by Dr. Stephen Porges. It's called Neuroception. And it is that automatic alarm detection system that lets us know if there's anything kind of threat to us or anything that poses a danger to our health or our safety, and allows us to react to that situation, basically getting things ready before we're even aware that we need to get ready to do anything. So why is this important to know? Well, like I said, as we become older, Hey Ryan, what's going on? Nice to join you. Nice for you to join me. So with neuroception, what you're doing is you are focusing more on your outside environment. And the more you focus on that, the more hypervigilant you become towards danger. Now, because we're geared towards being social, we feel it's more important for us to know where a threat is going to come from. So we become hypervigilant to the dangers around us. Unfortunately, the more we focus on this, the more anxious we become, and the less social we become because we're more focused on what is going to cause harm or what is going to make us unsafe. This is especially true if we've endured a traumatic event or a traumatic experience in our past that makes us believe that our environment is not safe. Now, the way to curb this, or the way to make this a little less daunting, is to really focus on that interoception, that connection to yourself, that connection to your body, where you can tell yourself whether you are safe or not, how you feel about yourself, and what you need to become safe. And by focusing on that, you're able to naturally kind of tamp down that auto detection system, which is always going to be there. You'll never be able to get rid of it because it's necessary for your survival. But you'll focus less on that and more on what you need for yourself. And when you're able to focus more on that, you're able to really have a greater state of calm, because you can focus on what will make you safe, what will make you calm, and what will make you more feel safe to engage with others in a social way, to create social bonds, create trust, and create that kindness that is necessary to form long-lasting relationships and create the kind of success that you want in life. So just to recap, neuroception is that auto detection that we have in our environment that lets us know if our environment is safe or if we need to react to danger to become safe again. Whereas enteroception is that feeling that we have in ourselves, what we need to become safe in our own bodies, and how we can become safe for how we can become more more at ease within ourselves. And the more we focus on the neuroception, the more anxiety we can feel, because we're always looking for that next thing to happen, or we're always looking for danger around that next corner, which may or may not exist. Whereas if you're focusing more on your interoception, you're able to become more calm, more engaging, and just more fulfilled. And if you're serious about creating success in your life that lets you know that you are living the life you imagined for yourself, go on over to traumaticfreedomclass.com. Sign up for the free webinar, and I will see you there. All right, so I saw that Ryan came on. He seemed to have come off. He hasn't asked any questions. I don't see anyone else on here. That's okay. As you come across these videos, feel free to leave a comment. I'd be more than happy to engage in a discussion with you or answer any questions you have, or whatever it is that you want to know. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time. And remember, go on over to traumaticfreedomclass.com, sign up for the webinar, and I will see you there. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.